today we're going to be talking about balance, and especially that dreaded one-legged stance that you get tested on and it's so hard to do. Well, did you know that if your calves are tight, you can practice all you want and it's probably not going to improve your time, because there are so many things that affect our balance. It's not just a matter of practicing or feeling stable. It's also about your ankle flexibility, how tight your calves are, how stable your hips are. There's so many systems that come into play when you're talking about balance. So today we're going to talk about a pre and post test with your standing one-legged stance and your calves. So you're going to start out by standing on 2 feet, lifting 1 foot, and see how long you can stand on one leg. Then you're going to sit down and do what I'm doing right now and see if this helps. We're going to release the fascia in the calf. Now, a lot of people will suggest using a foam roller, but if you have mobility issues or flexibility issues, getting down on the ground and getting the angle in which to work your calves isn't probably going to be very helpful. I like for your hips to be above what you're working on, so you can see I'm up on a step, and I like something with a big surface area like a basketball or a rubber medicine ball. And we're going to get on top, put your one leg on top of the ball, and you're going to be down by your Achilles first. Now I'm hinging forward and working that way as opposed to being rounded here. So that's why this step is really helpful if your low back or hips are tight. You want to work at the ankle or distal and then work your way proximal, so that if there's any fluid buildup or anything, that really helps it get back to the heart and so that you can circulate those fluids. And we're just going to work down here, and we're going to work our ankle mobility too, since that also affects balance. And we're just going to move our ankle or our leg back and forth, and I'm moving this from the hips, so we're also helping with our hip mobility. Just move your leg back and forth, and you're going to find some parts that are kind of maybe a little bit ouchy. If you find a place that's sore, kind of rest in it. You can push down with your hand and start pumping your foot. So this helps with the ankle mobility, but it also helps with nerve glide, fascial glide. It gets that tissue more lubricated and moving better. And the magic number, you can stay here about 30 seconds, but the magic number is 90 seconds. And you're going to rotate, and you're slowly going to start moving up that calf. When you get to the belly of the calf, you're going to certainly feel some tightness. So I like to move my leg over to the side, so I'm bringing it outward, pushing down on the calf, and really working that area. Like I said, some of it isn't that comfortable to do, but when you're done, it'll feel amazing. So I'm just pumping. I'm going to move on the inside of that calf. Pump my foot again, pushing down. And the time that you take to do this is so worth it. It will help you if you're someone that gets cramps when you're trying to work out. Doing this ahead of time will help you finish your workout without cramps. The other thing is when your calves get tight, it actually pitches you forward on your toes, and that can create falling. It also, if you start finding that you're walking on your toes more, that may be because this line is so tight. So getting in there and releasing that is going to be really helpful. So you're going to do that on both sides, and then take another ball. I have a lacrosse ball and I have a softball. I like a softball. And then you can do any finishing work in there that way. This is also, if you only have a short amount of time, getting in there quick with a softball is also helpful. Then what you're going to do is you're going to time that one-legged stance again, and you'll find that it will improve most likely if the tight calves were the problem with that. So that is my quick hit for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hit the subscribe button below and go to our website to see the full article at rebelfitclub.com, where you can subscribe to these blogs and get them every Monday morning in your email. You can also fill out a questionnaire and let me know a little bit more about yourself. I'm happy to get back to you and tell you how exercise can help slow down the progression of your Parkinson's. And as always, go forth and conquer.